Good morning or good afternoon. It depends what time you are joining your new reception class. And I just wanted to say welcome. My name is Mrs. Tomlinson, and I'm lucky enough to be the new head teacher at your school in September. And some of you may have seen me. I popped into nursery, and some of you may not. But I just wanted to give you a big wave and say hello so that when you see me around school, you'll know who I am. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself and hopefully give you some things to think about when you go to your new class. So I want to show you some things that are important to me. And it could be that you've already shared some things that are important to you to your new teacher. And I'm going to show you my favourite teddy. Here he is. And he's red. He's Red Ted. And he says 100 years of flight. Now, I got Red Ted when I first started teaching a long time ago. And every year I've used Red Ted in my class when we talk about circle time. And Red Ted has probably had, 10, 11, 12 classes of children. And he sat on my desk for all of that time. And my children know that when Red Ted comes out, he really helps us talk about how we're feeling. So Red Ted will be coming with me. And maybe when I come down to reception, I'll bring Red Ted along and you can show me your favourite teddy. And one more thing, I love drawings. In my office, I'm really lucky. Children give me drawings of themselves or drawings of people they like, and I put them up on my fabulous wall. I'm just going to turn around and I'm going to show you some of the beautiful drawings I've had. So can you see this beautiful piece of artwork there? That's a proud place on my wall. And I've got a piece of drawing up there. I'm not sure if you can see that. And it's a shape drawn on a computer. And that was done for some homework for somebody. And then we have got, this last one up here. This is funny. This is another lovely drawing children did with some shapes, and we were learning about shapes. So that's one of the things that I really love. I love receiving drawings. And maybe when you have your day in reception, you might like to do a drawing to leave for your teacher to show them what a great learner you're going to be. And the last thing I want to share with you is my love of reading. Now, I've seen your school, I've seen your library, and it is a very exciting place for me. I've got some of my books behind there, and some of those books are ones that I've enjoyed with my children. And I know your mummies and daddies probably love reading with you. And I wonder if any of you have ever read this. Little Mouse's Big Book of Fears. Now, Little Mouse isn't as brave as you are, and Little Mouse is afraid of lots of different things. I'm just going to show you a few of the things that Little Mouse is afraid of. Let's have a look. Here he is. I get edgy near sharp knives. You see there, he's drawn that picture and he's looking a little bit nervous. There he is. Mousecrobat, the amazing Mousecrabats there. So a bit like an acrobat, but they're mice. Do you remember that song, Three Blind Mice? I wonder if that's why he's afraid of sharp knives. What happened at the end of it? What did the farmer's wife do? Do you remember? Have a quick chat. Do you want to put me on pause and find out what the farmer's wife did? Remind yourself of the nursery rhyme. That's right. She cut off their tail with a carving knife. Oh, goodness, let's see what else Mouse. I think Mouse has been eating my pages. Let's see what else Mouse has done. He's frightened of the toilet. Well, isn't that a funny thing to be afraid of? He's worried he might get sucked down the plug hole and flushed down the loo. Can you see there? He's worried about getting flushed down the toilet. I bet you're not afraid of that, are you? Getting flushed down the plug hole. That's a fear of water. He's got a fear of water. So there, look. So he's suggesting on his diagram there that actually that toilet's a bit too big for a mouse, and I think I probably agree with him. Let's see what else he says. I don't like being alone or in the dark. So he's a bit afraid of being in the dark. He's looking a bit scared there. I wonder how many of you are afraid of the dark. Some of you might have a night light and that helps you sleep because it just takes the edge off the darkness. This is funny. Birds make me feel twitchy. And I love what they've done with these bird feathers. Can you see? They've made them look really ferocious, those bird feathers. That's funny. They make him feel twitchy. And let's see, one last fear. Let's see what else he's fearing. I'm afraid of nearly everything I see. Poor mouse. But even though I'm small, you see how small he is there? Even though I'm small, she's afraid of me. Can you see that great big foot there? Have you ever had a mouse run in your house? Have you ever seen a mouse? Why don't you put me on pause and let's share some stories if you've ever seen a mouse. Oh, welcome back. Some of you might have a pet rat maybe, or you might have a pet chinchilla or a pet hamster. They're probably a little bit of similar to mice, and you've made them probably not afraid by giving them lots of strokes and cuddles. So we've heard a little story about a mouse that's afraid of lots of different things, and I know that you going up into reception aren't afraid of anything. I've seen your fabulous forest school. I've seen how brave you are out in the woods, and I'm really excited to joining you and sharing in some of the adventures you get yourselves up to. So have a great day, have a great time in reception, and I will see you in September.